Hello viewer, fellow wanderer and adventurer, welcome back to the next episode of this Not So Grey Wanderers expedition. Today we are continuing on a thrilling ride deep into the untamed heart of West Australia's Goldfield region. If you thought the last adventure was epic, you ain't seen nothing yet. But this trip starts with a bit of drama as one of the vehicles has clutch issues and needs to head back to Kalgoorlie for a repair.
Still back at camp? Yeah, I'm thinking I'm going the other way. Wander back, mate. Everybody just might as well turn your engines off for a minute. I'll come back and see you. Okay, folks, so you all know the story. Trucker's getting off, Mike and Harry are going with him. Make sure he gets out, down to Cal. Get the car fixed and hopefully rejoin us back in a couple of days. So we'll be in touch with him during that process. But we'll soon find out how it goes. So Matt is now tailing Charlie. Mike will catch us up shortly.
But relax, because we've set our GPS for uncharted territories. From the mysterious Lake Rason track to the rugged Dr. Hicks Range. We'll be exploring Cape Marten, checking out some awe-inspiring breakaways and rock holes, and so much more. But it's not just about the jaw-dropping landscape, it's about the journey, the camaraderie, the unforgettable moments we share with our fellow travellers. Now I just want to say this might be an episode to watch on the TV. The scenery is epic. It's big. It's worth watching on the big screen. Your phone just isn't going to cut it. We will be taking a few days off to unwind, soak in the surroundings and, of course, be a part of the infamous Mad Hatter's Party. Plus there's nothing like a good old campfire sing-along to warm your heart under the outback stars. So my friends, fasten your seatbelts, grab your sense of adventure, hit the subscribe button, like this vid and join us on this roller coaster of dust, legends and laughter as Gus Luck goes to Dr. Hicks. So this is Cape Marten on day 6. We're taking a track around Lake Rason and the wind's come up, the clouds have come in, but it's an early lunchtime. It's about 11:45 or something. Very dusty track. Oh, we're on the windward side. That must have made a bit of a thump when it fell from up there somewhere. Bit of a windy place for a nest. Bloody windy up here, I tell you. But what a view! Amazing view. Look at it. Here comes Mike. And he dropped behind while they were doing some repairs to one of the vehicles that's had to head back to Kalgoorlie. Now he's catching up with us.
So folks, somewhere it just depends between an hour, maybe hour and a half into camp. We will probably stop just short of camp and we're going to need to load up with firewood. what did you say was up the top of the loop? Just where that T-junction is. Yeah, the T-junction is actually up on that shot line. It's not going across where we had indicated. No, that's true. Open ground up there and I can get past everyone. I can lead them and you go on ahead and that's what the kids got this one. Well, we're still going to have to stop before we get into the valley and get some timber.
It's 10 past 5 on Wednesday. Is it Wednesday? Yeah, 10 past 5 on Wednesday. We left home, our last camp, at 9:30 today after one of the guys had a little bit of engine trouble. He's gone back to Kalgoorlie. So yeah, 9:30, and we've travelled 95 kilometres today. It's pretty hard track, some of it. Plus we got down the wrong track, had to come back, had to find another track. Anyway, we finally got here. So everyone's setting up. Cup of tea is about to be had, and yeah, look at those breakaways up there. I'll go explore them tomorrow and the next day. It's 2 days off here, and it's got a nice looking spot.
Few days old, though. We covered all the bases, didn't you?
Well, had you? So there's the F. See that? Yeah. The H is round there. And there's a
Gee, you've got to know what you're looking for, don't
T
you?
for Talbot down there.
I never would have seen that in a million years.
So do the F and the H and then the T. But Frank Hann would have come here and he would have looked around and he would have seen just there an animal track and know that that was going to lead him to water. So all you do is follow the animal track. So that said, let's get rid of this shit. No, you had to do it first.
I probably could.
Looks a bit dry. If you can imagine how hard it would be for people to find.
Yeah. It's not raining.
I haven't looked for base grinders up here, but you never know. Is there a hole down there?
Yeah.
No water?
No water, but there would be water if it rained.
Yeah.
And holes in that side. So yeah, it'd definitely be a well of a type.
Good catchment there, yeah. You can tell by the trees too, can't you, really?
Yeah.
Oh, I see what you mean by that little amphitheatre in there. Hear them jibber-jabbering miles away. So that's our camp at this hidden little gem of a spot. We're going to have 3 nights here, 2 full days. So see that tent over there? That little green one. Can only mean one thing. Shower. Hive of activity over there as all of the camp ovens get put into the coals.
Where's Susie?
So this is the cool kids table.
Yeah, that's why Harry just moved my junk out of the way.
They all get to sit by themselves, but we have to be grown-ups over there and responsible.
Label them.
We only just found them in the road. Just got to get rid of these.
Well, we don't need to get rid of them. It's just that you looking for something else. I cheated. I got you HT clean.
Oh, outback survival.
Yeah. I was about to say,
And for Taj.
Oh, he loves snakes.
Not really.
You do now. Well done, you guys.
Hold them up. Hold out your Yeah.
Beautiful.
Okay, it's very much so.
Car was packed a week ago. The tanks are full, we're ready to go. We're on our way to go exploring the outdoors. Oh yeah. The driver's waiting, he's blowing his horn. At El Caballo we'll meet on a chilly morn. It's the last flushing toilet we'll see in a while. Oh yeah. We catch up for our morning meeting. Pick up the lollies that we'll be eating. Then it's convoy procedure out on the road. 10-4 big buddy, cause we're heading out with campfire escapes. Let's hope there's no mistakes. Plugger does whatever it takes to get us through to the end. Geez, I hope I brought enough beer. We really love our tinned peas and corn, but first night we're fed some prawns. Or you can have some saveloys with some sauce, of course. The first puncher was on an easy track. Held everyone up because I got a flack. Good thing Matt's there to lend a hand. Top chap. The fire's going, it's bloody cold. Camp oven meals, they never get old. We're eating like a king when we're out to bake. Is there cake? Cause we're heading out with campfire escapes. Catching up with some old mates. Do we have enough fuel to get us through? Toilet paper too. It's day 2 of our lay day. Been quite a lazy day after last night's Mad Hatter, which was very enjoyable. What is it, it's probably, I don't know, 2:15 or something. Everyone's relaxing. The flies are terrible. There's hardly any wind. You know, see the, I don't know if you can see the flies hanging around on there. Bloody terrible. Anyway, I thought I'd go for a bit of a walk, a bit of a wander, top of the ridge here. See what I can see. Pretty flat on top. Let's go the other side. Hann and Talbot travelled through here. It's like a castle, something from Lord of the Rings. Spires on the top.
You can set your shutter speed at maybe 2,000 and see where you go from there. You might go up to 20,000. You're going to look at your shots and you'll see straight away if they're too dark you need to let more light in. So when you're photographing the stars, if you run it, if you did like a 30-second shot, the stars end up being aligned because they've moved just in that time. Does that look even better?
With you in there, any shot looks good.
Nick, stop now.
This trip we've hardly been woken up by birds at all, but this morning this fella is sitting up there whinging at us.
On the move, Nick. Radio check. 1, 2,
3.
R4. Red 5. Glenn, when you came out to do your little driving yesterday, did you come out on that right fork? Yeah, that's going the wrong way. That goes out the other way. I think we need a left. Yeah, we do. Sorry about that. I was following your tracks.
Okay viewer, let's time travel to the late 1800s where West Australia's goldfields were not just fields of gold, but fields of dreams, drama and daredevils. Enter our hero, Frank Hann, an Irish lad born in 1846, who decided that Australia was the place to be for a bit of adventure. Think of him as the Indiana Jones of the outback, minus the whip and the hat, but with the same thirst for thrills. Now, when gold was discovered in Coolgardie and Kalgoorlie, it was like the starter's pistol at the Olympics. Explorers and prospectors, including our pal Hann, raced to and named the spots we were visiting. Cape Marten, Table Hill, and the amusingly named Hann's Knob. They weren't just looking for gold, they were laying down paths, finding waterholes, and probably telling a few wild stories along the way. But this was no walk in the park. Imagine trying to get a food delivery in the middle of nowhere. Our intrepid explorers had to depend on emerging supply towns or rely on camel train or horse-drawn cart, possibly the origins of Uber. And who footed the bill for these Wild West adventures? Well, it was a mix of digging into their own pockets, charming small investors, or convincing big mining companies that there was gold in them thar hills. Frank Hann, a man as tough as a $2 steak, didn't just explore, but he put places on the map, literally. With his buddy Talbot, they tackled some of Australia's toughest terrains. These guys were the dynamic duo of the desert, facing off against everything Mother Nature had to throw at them. These gold-seeking escapades were more than just a way to make a quick buck. They were about carving paths through uncharted lands, surviving against the odds, and finding fortunes, or at least trying to. It's the stuff of legends, the gritty reality behind the Australian gold rushes. But enough of history for now. It's time to catch up with the modern day adventurers, Plugger, Mick and Harry. They've just zoomed back from Kalgoorlie with a repaired car and tales about ice cream. Don't forget to hit subscribe, tap the like button and ring that bell as we continue this fascinating journey. We missed you, Harry. I just stood right on top of the rock.
Well, you can see it and then make your inferences from there.
I'd rather a scientific reason.
Well, the scientific reason is these are igneous rocks that have been sitting here for a long time, and all the other stuff that we've just been camping in was deposited on top of this, and then subsequently this has all been eroded off, and this is like the bone sticking out almost. It's got to be there somewhere.
Well, in the meantime, other people with Aboriginal help further north found the line along the Great Central Road.
Yep.
So his work really came to nothing. Well, on this spot, on the 14th of April, 1765, absolutely nothing happened.
Right.
But the day after...
Do we know that for sure?
Yeah.
And that's a wrap on our latest adventure through West Australia's legendary Goldfields. It's been a fascinating drive retracing the dusty footsteps of those gutsy prospectors and explorers from the late 1800s. We've zigzagged the twists and turns of Lake Rason track, climbed Cape Marten, taken pickies on Hann's Knob, and ventured the offbeat tracks of Mackay Creek Road. Our days off were anything but ordinary, with sensational sightseeing, nighttime photography, the Mad Hatter's party, and some sing-songs around the campfire. Pure fun with a dash of Aussie madness. In the next episode, it's Bush Mechanics 101 as Glenn channels his inner MacGyver to fix his antenna. Get ready for some very rough, dusty tracks, a little roof rack performance by Stir Crazy Kids, a train that seems to stretch into infinity, and brace yourselves, because there's real drama brewing on the Connie Sue Highway that will tug your heartstrings. So hit that subscribe button, ring the bell like you mean it, and hop on board as we venture south to the iconic Nullarbor. So until we meet again, fellow trailblazers, keep seeking those hidden histories and dare to dream. This is the Not So Grey Wanderers, signing off.